Were the Hanging Gardens of Babylon real? Many historians believe that the Hanging Gardens of Babylon, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, are among the most mysterious and fascinating buildings ever created. Exceptionally beautiful and enormous, they are characterized as amazing works of architecture. Their beauty is defined by a vast green mountain made of mud bricks with a rising succession of terraced gardens filled with a variety of trees, bushes and flowers. If one were to start seeing from the mind's eye, it would appear to be a heaven on earth. Moreover, the question that pops into one's mind when the mysterious topic is discussed may sound like this: who built the Hanging Gardens of Babylon? Where are they located? Are they real or just a mere myth? Are you also intrigued to find answers to these questions? Well, watch this video till the end to help ease your curiosity and add new information to your knowledge. And if you're interested in exploring new stuff every week, you really need to subscribe and explore our channel because we bring you new mysteries every week. Let's start exploring. According to the famous perspective, King Nebuchadnezzar II constructed the Hanging Gardens in the ancient city of Babylon around 600 BC, which is now known as a modern-day Iraq. He created them as a present for his wife, Amytis, who yearned for her homeland's lush greenery and majestic mountains. What later came to be known as one of the wonders of the world was actually proof of love. A wide range of exotic creatures, including lions and birds, called the gardens home. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon were not just a masterpiece of construction, but also a symbol of King Nebuchadnezzar II's riches and dominance. According to reports, the gardens were so tall that they could be seen from a distance. They were unique, and the world had certainly not witnessed anything like that before. However, one continues to ponder that exceptional techniques of irrigation engineering would have certainly been needed to make the desert bloom. Hence, it was claimed that a complex network of pumps and pipelines was used to water the plants and trees. Even though the world wasn't as scientifically progressive as it is today, every possible technique that could be utilized was brought into use by the great king to make his wife happy. Ancient writings have referred to the gardens as a magnificent technological achievement and a tribute to the creativity and grandeur of the Babylonian Empire. This makes one think of all the heights one can go to see the love of his life happy. Moreover, among the 7 wonders of the world, the only one whose location has not been determined to date is the Hanging Gardens. The popularity of the Hanging Gardens can be found in historical writings, but as far as solid proof of their existence is concerned, archaeologists have been quite unlucky. Some researchers debate that the gardens were actually located in Nineveh, the capital of the Assyrian Empire, rather than Babylon. The famous book written by Herodotus, which talks about the beauty of this place, was produced when the city of Babylon was much more well known than Nineveh. The description of the Hanging Gardens is quite clearly stated in his work. Therefore, it is assumed that the Assyrian conquest of Babylon in 689 BCE is the most likely cause for this occurrence. Following that, Nineveh was given the new name New Babylon and upgraded to the status of the Assyrian Empire's capital. It's a huge possibility that the city of Babylon and the memory of the Hanging Gardens became mixed up through time. This would explain why the gardens were located in Babylon by the author. According to another set of experts, the Hanging Gardens did exist and they were destroyed for reasons unknown, much like the historical Tower of Babel, along with many other ancient structures. Any natural event such as an earthquake may have erased its traces from the earth. A hanging garden wouldn't be an exception if anything like this actually occurred, because natural calamities have been a source of devastation of entire civilizations in the past. Meanwhile, others continue to believe the ancient writers and wait for archaeology to offer concrete evidence. And there is another group who believes that nothing like that ever existed and it's just a mere myth. According to fresh translations from Mesopotamian languages, the evidence from Nineveh, which dates back to the 7th century BCE, also describes an unparalleled palace and a bronze water-raising screw that could be used to raise water to irrigate the gardens. Well, additional evidence appears to confirm the bronze screw's finding. Therefore, there is a huge possibility that these hanging gardens did exist and are not part of some folklore. In 1899 CE, systematic archaeological findings in ancient Babylon started. Although numerous old structures like the double walls and the Ishtar Gate have been discovered, the mythical gardens have not been explored yet. Their mystery still remains unresolved. Additionally, large drains, walls, and what may have been a reservoir have been found during further excavations, much closer to the river and in another of the king's palaces. However, these features are all just necessary irrigation features for the gardens and not definitive evidence of the legendary lost wonder. Despite the lack of physical and modern literary proof, it is impossible to imagine that the gardens didn't exist at all, given how extensively ancient writers discussed them and how long they were considered one of the world's 7 wonders. The initial lists of wonders were prepared by Greek writers, and the basic question that rises is what could have possibly amazed the Greeks, who were used to barren terraced hills of olive trees, to write about the lush garden of tropical paradise skillfully irrigated in the imaginably hot heat of Iraq. The Hanging Gardens of Babylon have remained a mystery despite their popularity. Either we choose to believe that the garden served as a sophisticated metaphor for Babylon itself, with the plant serving as a representation of the city's abundance and diversity, and the terraces as its various layers, or think that although the gardens were once genuine, their exact position has now been forgotten. Anyway, the Hanging Gardens of Babylon continue to capture the imaginations of people all around the world. History can be quite fascinating. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to continue receiving more, because we unlock new mysteries every week.